அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். TNPSC மாஸ்டர் யூடியூப் சேனல் தங்களை அன்புடன் வரவேற்கிறது. இந்த வீடியோவில் பதிவிடப்படும் அனைத்து வினாக்களும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா TNPSC குரூப் 1, குரூப் 2, குரூப் 4 மற்றும் தமிழ்நாடு மின்னுறுப்பு தேர்வுத்திற்கும் மதிப்பீட்டாளர் பணி தேர்வுக்குமான ஒரு பொது அறிவு மாதிரி வினா விடைகள். இந்த வினா விடைகள் ஆங்கிலத்தில் பதிவிடப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. கேள்வி எண் 1. When did the Constituent Assembly was set up in India? 1946. How many members were included in the drafting committee? 7 members. Third question. By which Amendment Act Sikkim was annexed as full-fledged state of Indian Union? 36 Amendment Act 1975. Fourth question. Article 360 is related to which kind of emergency? Financial emergency. இந்தியாவில் இதுவரைக்கும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிதி நெருக்கடிகளை இதுவரை அமல்படுத்தப்படவில்லை. Fifth question. What is the intermediate tier of the Panchayat Raj system called? Panchayat Samiti. Sixth question. When did the 73rd Amendment Bill was introduced? 1992. Seventh question. The Chief Election Commissioner appointed for the period of dash 6 years. Eighth question. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India is a friend and guide of which committee? Public Account Committee. Ninth question. Who can suspend the fundamental rights of Indian citizen? The President of India. 10th question. For whom the Election Commission of India does not conduct elections? Local bodies. How many types of emergencies have been envisaged under the Indian Constitution? Once again, I read in this question. How many types of emergencies have been envisaged under the Indian Constitution? 3. 12th question. The parliamentary form of government of India has been borrowed from the dash. The British Constitution. 13th question. Who served as the President of India for the longest period? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. 14th question. Who was the first chairman of the Planning Commission? Jawaharlal Nehru. 15th question. Which article of the Constitution of India provides for uniform civil code for the citizens? Article 44. 16th question. Which article of the Indian Constitution says about early childhood care and education to children below the age of 6 years? Article 45. 17th question. When did Telangana state formed as the 29th state of India? June 2, 2014. பட் இப்போ பார்த்திங்கன்னா இந்தியாவில் 28 மாநிலங்கள் தான் இருக்கிறது. ஏன்னா ஜம்மு காஷ்மீர் 2 மாநில பிரதேசங்களாக பிரித்ததுனால இந்தியாவில் தற்போது உள்ள மாநிலங்கள் 28. பட் இந்த தெலுங்கானா மாநிலம் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட போது 28 மாநிலங்கள் இருந்தன. 29 மாநிலமாக தெலுங்கானா மாநிலம் உருவாக்கப்பட்டது. 18th question. Who presides over the joint sitting of the Parliament? The Prime Minister. 19th question. A resolution seeking the removal of the Vice President can originate only in the dash. Once again I read the question. A resolution seeking the removal of the Vice President can originate only in the dash. Lok Sabha. 20th question. Who is the nominal head of the Indian government? President. 21st question. What is the basis for Indian Constitution? Government of India Act 1935. 22 questions. On what principles is the Indian Constitution framed? The sovereignty of the people. 23rd question. Which article of the Constitution directs the state to take suitable steps for participation of workers in the management of industries? Article 43A. 24th question. Who was India's Prime Minister when the voting age was made as 18 years? Rajiv Gandhi. 25th question. What is the retirement age for the Indian governor? No fixed age. 26th question. Who appoints the members of the State Public Service Commission? Governor. 27th question. When did the Indian Constitutional Assembly meet first? December 9, 1946. 28 questions. Who drafted the Constitution of the Indian National Congress, which became the Swaraj Constitution for India? Sri Vijaya Raghavacharya. 29 questions. Who prepared the preamble of Indian Constitution? Jawaharlal Nehru. 30th question. Who is the Supreme Commander of Indian Defence Forces? President. 31st question. When was the Right to Information Act 2005 came into force? 12th October 2005. 32nd questions. What is the language of India? The communication language of India. English. Then 33rd questions. Who elect the Vice President of India? Members of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. 34th questions. What is the minimum age to become a governor? 35 years. 35th question. When did the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, that means Right to Education Act 2009, came into force? 1st April 2010. 36 questions. Who appoints the Prime Minister of India? The President of India. 37th questions. How many seats are reserved for the scheduled caste in the Lok Sabha in India as per Representation of People Act, means Amendment Act 2008? 84. 38 question. When did the National Food Security Act 2013 came into force? Right to Food Act. 5th July 2013. 39th questions. When did India become a sovereign republic? 1950. The 40th questions. Under which articles the fundamental rights are found? 12 to 35 articles of the Indian Constitution. The 41st questions. In which year the fundamental duties were incorporated in the Constitution? 1976. 42nd question. On what basis the seats are allotted to various states in the Lok Sabha? Once again I read in the questions. On what basis the seats are allotted to various states in the Lok Sabha? Population. The 43rd question. What is the normal term of the Lok Sabha? 5 years. The 44th question. Who constituted every 5 years of Finance Commission? President. 45th question. The total number of parliamentary and assembly constituencies in Tamil Nadu are respectively dash 39 and 234. 39 for Parliament, means Lok Sabha, and 235 for Assembly, State Assembly. Then 46. How much time was taken by the Constitution Assembly to frame the Constitution? About 3 years. 47th question. On whose recommendation the President can dismiss a member of the Council of Members? Prime Minister. 48th question. Who presides over the meeting of Rajya Sabha? Vice President. 49th question. How many fundamental rights are granted by the Indian Constitution? 6 kinds of fundamental rights. 50th question. Under which articles freedom of religion is included? Articles 25 to 28. ஓகே, மொத்தம் இந்த வீடியோவில் 50, அதாவது இந்திய அரசியலமைப்பு தொடர்பான 50 முக்கிய வினாக்கள் பதிவிடப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இதே போன்று நமது டிஎன்பிஎஸ்சி மாஸ்டர் யூடியூப் சேனலில் நடப்பு நிகழ்வுகள், அரசு வேலைவாய்ப்பு செய்திகள், பொது அறிவு வினாக்கள், பொது தமிழ் வினாக்கள் பதிவிடப்பட்டு வருகிறது. இதை தாங்கள் தொடர்ந்து பெற்றிட டிஎன்பிஎஸ்சி மாஸ்டர் யூடியூப் சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள், உங்களுடைய நண்பர்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், லைக் பண்ணுங்கள். இந்த வீடியோவில் தங்களுக்கு ஏதேனும் சந்தேகங்கள், கருத்துக்கள் தெரிவிப்பதாக இருந்தால் நமது டிஎன்பிஎஸ்சி மாஸ்டர் யூடியூப் சேனலோட கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸ்லையும் அல்லது TNPSC Master 2014@gmail.com என்ற இமெயில் முகவரியிலோ அல்லது நமது முகநூல் பக்கத்திலோ உங்களது கருத்துக்களை தெரிவிக்கலாம். இந்த வீடியோவை பார்த்தமைக்கு நன்றி.